someone dump refuse into any drain, you should report the person, and then you'll be given some amount of money. It's good, but I think that we need to ensure, we need to up our game in that regard. Let's be deliberate about it, because see, of a truth, you read the Animal Farm by what's the name, George Orwell. And even at a point in time, the animals decided that they will rebel against human beings. It means that at some point in time, animals even came to the conclusion that, look, we need to reason, we need to think. Okay, so it is important that if animals are even thinking that they need to do certain things, we human beings, who are the greatest of all the creation that God ever made, it means that it is important for us to get to a point where we need to think and know that what we are doing is bringing us a lot of harm than good. But Kwame, the point then again must be made loud and clear that it will be very difficult for us as a people to keep ourselves in check. It will be very, no, it's a human thing.
So we start from somewhere.
It starts from where?
Anywhere.
It's a human thing. So you see, the other time I was telling you about this woman who dropped a sachet rubber close to a drain, and when I queried her, what did she tell me? She asked me, "Are you the one who is coming to sweep
You'd
here?"
have taken a cane and just lashed.
Well, I wish I was in my old. I wish I had a handcuff. Then I just cough.
But Charles, I'm not cutting you. But there are situations sometimes you are holding the rubbish in your hands. You are looking for a dustbin.
Put it in your bag.
A bin to just put
it in your bag.
Elsewhere,
when you get to the nearest one, you put it there.
Every meter or 20
you find bins.
You find,
so they are there.
So
it doesn't mean that if they are not there, you put it on the road.
No, but I mean, you see, I'm not saying they should put it on the road, but you should also help the people to help you.
Put it in your bag when you go home. Put it in the bin.
Kwame, so the point is that's why I'm saying that $1 million that was also approved by Parliament subsequent to that, and Saka was talking about the silting of drains here and there. But what happened to the Odo? Odo is also part of it.
Yeah, it's part of
the Odo is part of it.
You spent for the $3 million.
Yeah, Kwame, the Odo is part of it. Yes.
There.
Yes. And until now, the Odo that we used to know when we were growing up, Kwame, the Odo is very deep.
Yeah, it's
deep. Now it's been silted all the way up.
Yeah.
And so with the little rains, it floods. Without pause, it banks. So over the period, we've not done anything. I'm hearing the story that, of course, it was based on a directive given by the president that some amount of money should be set aside in terms of, relief interventions to communities and persons who were hard hit by the flood. 350 million. Well, I mean, this is a good initiative, but why do we wait for these things to happen and then we go cash out or we go dole out these monies to,
so that you go
paying lip service?
The flood will even come and take the money. You give the money to the people. The flood will come and take the money from the people.
I mean, it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. We always know. We always have something to do. I mean, the razzmatazz is there. We show off. We do something for the spectacle, for people to know that yes, government over the period is doing something. And mind you, Saga, what we experience now, or what we're experiencing now, in the days of President Akufo-Addo, it was the same. Just that the rains, it's because of the magnitude of rains that we had in recent times.
Yes.
You get it? During Akufo-Addo's era, even though we were told that there were some desilting of drains which were choked and what have you, we still experienced those rains, those heavy floods around the Kaneshi area. You know, that Kaneshi first light area right up to the Odoko lane. It's all part of the Garid project. We still experience all of those stuff.
Nice west.
It's west. So
when you get to the first light area, you see the Accra side of the road.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's an engineering challenge. I've seen them try like several things. It doesn't seem to be. Sometimes they build something, the next moment the rain will destroy it. I see they are trying to do something all the time. It doesn't seem to be working.
I mean, you see that what we know how to do best in this country is to, just mount podiums and say that we've awarded this contract and then this contractor is on site. But in terms of how we supervise the project, we are not there. If you look at this motorway construction project, at a point in time it was suspended, isn't it? For want of a better word. I use the motorway every now and then.
Me, I don't see anybody there.
Oh, now they are there. They've gone back. After we did that.
What about that?
After we did the back and forth.
What about Paul stretch to Dowinya?
Dowinya.
From the motorway to Dowinya.
Yeah.
I need to check that one. I need to check that one.
Because that one, it looks
But
like
I
the
doubt.
contractor is working at his own pace.
I doubt.
The day he feels like working, then he work.
The
The day he
doubt.
doesn't feel
Flower
like-
Road.
Yeah.
that road.
Yeah.
That's the road that goes all the way to Afla.
Yeah.
And it's creating a crazy gridlock. And I don't know whether
see,
nobody cares.
After the media highlighted some of these things, the motorway and all of that, then all of a sudden we saw the contractor back on site. At a point in time, we're praising the contractor that look.
He was working really fast.
Working expeditiously to meet the time, because we are told it to be completed sometime August 2027, isn't it?
Yeah.
2027.
At this rate,
And so at some point in time, Kwame, you could see that the man was really working expeditiously, but after some time,
money.
then, so the problem with us as a people is we know how to do the show off. Okay, government comes in and government says that the previous government failed to do this and we have awarded it, and now the contractor is back on site, the contractor is doing A, B and C. Fine, the contractor is on site, but are you as a ministry, as a government, supervising? I'm not saying that government should go there and supervise the daily activities of these persons or these companies, but the point is that certain monies have been devoted for it, and we are told by the Kwame Dwomoh-agyemang government that the contractor for the Tema Accra motorway project has been fully paid.
I'm not sure.
Isn't it the case? Well, I read some stories online.
How can you be fully paid?
I read some stories
When the work is
online.
not finished.
Maybe the story is not.
Maybe
Or a greater percentage.
As and when
Maybe.
he raises
The certificate.
they pay him.
They pay him.
Maybe that's why he wants to
Okay.
communicate.
So let's leave it at that. But the point I'm making is that, Kwame, we as a people know how to talk a lot and do little. And so we award the contracts, and then the people are left on their own to do things at their own pace. It is just like we can liken that to our activities or our attitude as a people now. That, oh yes, the bylaws are there. If you flout them, that's where you get to know that the laws are there to deal with you. But you let's allow them. They should just behave the way they want it. No. It is gotten to the point where government would have to take a decision and say that, look, and I keep saying that this is President Mahama's legacy term, like we say. President Mahama should be bold enough to put in place certain decisions or certain measures so that it would serve as a benchmark, it would serve as a yardstick for any successive government that will come thence. It is important because, after all, this is your last term in office. And when we have all the bylaws sitting in our books to deal with sanitation issues within the country, Kwame, what is the difficulty? What is the difficulty in saying that even though we are looking at the plan, the ultimate plan, to addressing these whole issues within the country once and for all, me as a president, and by the powers vested in me by the Constitution of Ghana, I am taking the bold decision to tell the nation that enough is enough in terms of the amount, the rubbish that we throw into our drains. Enough is enough. And then you empower the relevant agencies.
Enough is enough on whose part?
I mean, on the part of the citizenry. Because at the end of the day, it is the ordinary people who have been doing these things.
Saka
And we are
mentioned
talking
something
Saka-
about checking that.
Yeah.
If you leave the ordinary man without sanctioning regimes, he would keep doing what he does.
Exactly the point I'm
When
making.
Salifu Amankwa used to torture anyone who played a fuller circle, the place was fairly clean.
It was
every
orderly.
time. Of course, it wasn't like this. We didn't have all of this 3-tier interchange and all of that. We didn't have that. It was the normal circle, and the numbers were not like today. That big lorry park you see there was not even there. So you would say that maybe activities at the place was relatively smaller, so it was easier to deal with all that happened there. But since that time, what have we done? We have sat there aloof and allowed.
So that's the point I'm making.
It's true.
That's the point I'm making. That let's crack the whip. Simple. It's simple.
They'll lose votes.
When you look at so that is no, but it's sad. No, it's sad. Saka.
This vote
It is
becoming something.
So it means that
we lose votes, and we are losing our sense.
You know, when it comes to these demolition exercises that we see here and there, you find the people cry. Tell you that, oh, I've invested this amount of money,
My
you've taken down my
How
building,
will I pay
how
the
do
school
I
fees of my
live,
children?
and all of that. But at the end of the day, for instance, the Michelle Camp demolition exercise that was done, that road, at the end of the day, when the road is constructed and is able to deal with the traffic situation there, you hear the people sing the praise of the government of the day. So this is not a government or President Mahama's term. This term is not a term where President Mahama is thinking about the next term after him.
Just let me use that simply before I forget. When you get to that same circle, please, You see where Orion Cinema is, where they do the circulation of the newspapers. The lorry park that was there, it was not like the way it is today. Directly on the other side, there was a smaller bus terminal. It was called Lido. When you go in, he's a new town boy, so he knows that place. When you go there, you go and pick trotro and go away. All those mobile phone shops, the containers that you see, they were not there. Do you know that when you are entering Lido, there's a very big gutter there? Saka knows the place.
Yeah.
Do you know what has happened there?
Tell me.
They have covered the gutter with wood. And
they've mounted containers
where they
them.
are selling mobile phones.
Yeah.
Do you know the madness with that thing? When the place floods, all of you who are selling the mobile phones in the containers, the water enters the containers. A mobile phone is averaging about 1,000, 2,000. When these rains came, I've seen videos of as many of those shops there. Only God knows how much they have lost in investments. There was a shop I saw where if I wanted to count, I can say the mobile phones the guy has lost are more than 200. And it is not the Ajana 1, Ajana 2 mobile phones. It is at least the 1,000, 2,000. Look at what these people have lost. When Minister Korte wanted to clear them, and that area is his constituency, our Yawaso Central, when he wanted to clear them, what happened? They threatened him. He stopped.
Kwame, I understand, but everything shouldn't be politics. Everything. Our leaders, they should know that everything shouldn't be politics. What didn't President Rawlings do in this country?
Yeah.
I mean, after the overthrow, he still became president and all of that. See, Kwame, you would have to have that boldness as a leader to do certain things. And I am saying, President Mahama's term, this last term, presents him a good opportunity to do that, to leave a legacy. For people to say that, President Mahama did this. You get it? The laws are there. Let's ensure that the laws are applied in its fullness, so that people do not flout these laws anyhow. I talk about the assemblies, which, has a lot of work to do in this regard. And with regards to the place you just talked about, if the assemblies were to be working, you not find these containers mounted on storm drains.
But the assemblies are there. They are there.
That's what I'm saying. That Kwame, they are not working, and it's not just this government too. I mean, the assembly system hasn't helped us as a people. For me, I've always had my issues with it. It is about giving rewards to people for what they've done for the party, for which reason the party has come into power. So once the party has come into power, I am giving you this portfolio, handle it for me. And really, what do we do to measure success or progress as far as the various assemblies in this